Imagine this, you're tuning into the universe, not just passively watching, but literally shaping what you see. The double-slit experiment isn't just a science class demo. At the tiniest scale, reality itself seems to depend on being observed. Let's start at the beginning. In 1801, Thomas Young fired a beam of light through two slits and watched what happened. Over a century later, physicists did the same with electrons. What's wild is that particles like electrons, when left unbothered, act like waves, creating beautiful interference patterns on a screen behind the slits. But the moment you try to spot which slit they pass through, the particles stop acting like a wave. The pattern collapses. The interference disappears. Now you might wonder, does the observer have to be a person? In quantum mechanics, observation just means an interaction that collapses the particle's possibilities into a definite state. That could be a camera, a detector, even a stray atom bumping in, not necessarily a human peering through a microscope. As Richard Feynman put it, nature doesn't know what you're looking at. She behaves the way she's going to behave, whether you observe or not. But here's where the magic really starts. Even if you send electrons through one by one, they still add up to an interference pattern, as if each is exploring every possible path at once, until it's forced to decide. Only when the measurement happens does the electron pick a lane. Until then, it exists in all possible states, a quantum superposition. And if you think that's just physics, think again, it's a metaphor for life. When you're unclear or unobservant, reality stays fluid, infinite possibilities, none yet chosen. But when you focus, when you decide what matters, what to believe or expect, you collapse those infinite potentials into a single outcome. You're not just watching your life, you're participating in its creation. Fun fact for you, physicists have run the double-slit experiment with molecules made up of 2,000 atoms, giant by quantum standards. Even these behemoths act like waves when unobserved. If big blobs of matter can be so mysterious, imagine what your intentions might do. There are a few ways physicists try to explain this quantum weirdness. The Copenhagen interpretation says the observer collapses all possibilities into one reality. Bohmian mechanics, on the other hand, suggests there's a pilot wave guiding particles, keeping things consistent whether or not anyone's watching. But whether consciousness changes particles or they're just riding a hidden wave, the lesson is the same. Reality responds to how it's measured. So how does this connect to you right now? Every moment, you choose what to observe, what to focus on. By paying attention, in meditation, journaling, or just mindful awareness, you collapse your own field of possibilities into a meaningful, lived reality. In a sense, the world aligns with your direction. Here's the real takeaway. You are not just the observer, you are the creator. Your attention is the collapse, your awareness is the choice. And this very moment, it's yours to define. So explore, expand your awareness, and remember, to observe is to participate, not just in quantum physics, but in the story of your own reality. If this sparked your curiosity, like, subscribe, and share your thoughts below. Dive deeper into the mysteries of the universe with us.